Greetings, traveler.
Hey everyone, two of my friends, Regis Kilbin and ixxdeee, who are also YouTubers, have made their own game called Skyshard. They got tired of other games really focusing on the monetization instead of just creating a good game, so they said, we'll just do it ourselves. The game is called Skyshard. It's an auto battler like Battlegrounds, but it's asynchronous. That means that you have no turn time and no queue time, so you don't have to APM like crazy to finish your turn. You can just think as much as you want, play your turn, and then when you're ready, you hit go to combat, and then you fight someone else's board. They had at the same turn as you, so it's basically like fighting a ghost in Battlegrounds, but the ghost is strong. The ghost is like strong as a normal player. In Skyshard, you make a city instead of building a board of minions, and then you have weapons and buildings and like defenses, and then you have some greed buildings, and then you have some buffer buildings and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I played some runs on stream already and can heavily recommend it. Now, the great part is that there is zero pay to win in this game, so you can't even buy the game yet, but you can download the free demo, which is basically the whole game. It already has a ranked system. You can just queue up, you can keep playing. People have put hundreds of hours in this game already, entirely for free. All they're asking in return is that you take 2 seconds, click the link below in the pinned comments, and wishlist the game on Steam. Then try out the free demo, have some fun, and then whenever the game releases, they're going to do a huge content drop. And if you then want to buy the game and support them, that is obviously heavily appreciated as well. As always, please enjoy the video. All right, we're actually going to watch a JJ game from yesterday. Sorry, when I was spectating JJ, he was playing this crazy game. All right, so we got a Demon, Dragon, Mech, Murloc, Pirate game. This was when Elementals were unnerfed still, right? But Elementals aren't in, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, Clockwork is super fun. Our last Clockwork game we lost, but he gets first place a lot. But you have to think a bit more with him. You have to play a bit different. Because you can't triple into things. Alright, so the hatchling turn 1, not that much to talk about early turns. Let's just fast forward. Do it in French. My French isn't great either. That's funny. My native language is Dutch. But I don't think I would feel more comfortable raging in Dutch than I would in English. Is clock trash? No, I don't think it's trash. But it's you just have to play a little different. It's like a very high first place percentage. At the very least, a fun hero. So JJ did freeze here for this triple because he also had the Murloc. How many languages do I speak? Only 2 really, right? Dutch and English that I'm quite proficient in. But my French is like so-and-so. Golden Alarmobot. That seems fun. I'm kind of down for that. Let's see if JJ is. It's pretty low tempo though. We're adding a grand total of +2/+2 to our board this turn. We need you to rage in Dutch. I'm not a rager, chat. Like, I was a rager when I was 15 or so. Yeah, whenever I do writing or so, or if I'm thinking about the game, it's all in English. I need to go left with one of these. Nice. Didn't they remove Azret? No, they removed Lava. You make money buying those. That's funny. You get a coin. But it is a little weird because now you don't have the thing, but then he just wants to roll. Sure. Okay, he gets another one. You probably do want to cast the spell here because you're going to keep getting -2 on your spells. It's a bit weird with the Peggy too. We definitely want to buy the 3/3. Just how does he want to do this? I think I just buy the money and I don't roll. And I just got a coin. I was thinking about doing the damage buffing. I think on turn 5 it's a bit too late to pick that up. All right, so now he's gonna have that first trinket. Let's see how he's gonna try to stabilize on clock here. Token is nice because you get to get higher tier minions without having to be on a higher tier. Trip Voucher is the fun one though. I don't think it's the sunglasses or the war drum. Let's see where he's going. If he's gonna go for more fun with the trip voucher, or if he wants the old gods. Yeah, going trip vouchers. That is nice. He's got -2 on a spell. Yeah, he loses 1 gold here, but it's a minion worth buying. I like that. Yeah, it's a very awkward part of the game. This will be good to pay close attention to. So he's gonna take the damage here, and I'm expecting him to roll more though, right? Because he's got 2 more free rerolls in the hand, and the shop is pretty mediocre. Yeah, clock in duos will definitely get adjusted. You can just feed triples super easily to your teammates. Marquee Ticker was good at some point in a previous meta, but I'm leaning towards rolling. I don't think it's good enough. All right. JJ does think it's good enough. The Ancestral guy I do like. I want a coin sell. Ooh, wait. No. That one is good. Yep. I forgot we have the rally here. We got the dragon. Sorry, not the rally. The death rattle summoning 2 3/3s. That's pretty solid. All right. Our token does live, which is a bit annoying, but we're probably gonna get value. We got 9 health on our guy. Oh yeah, that thing still attacks. That's good. Yeah, the Chroma Drake guy is honestly really nice here. Left. Nope. Ooh, Marin with a Kaleidoscope on turn 5. So he gets a 7-drop on turn 7. That's kind of stupid. Okay, so where does he go from here? He's buying the spell right away. I think he wants to go to 5 here. Gets the money. Ooh, the spell power and the time management is also really, really good. And then you just don't level. But it's kind of late to go for double buff. It depends. If the opponent levels, it's a bit easier. Ooh, Bigwig is still very good. Ooh, okay, so... Oh my god, and there's a roving sailor there too. That is disgusting. So he's got Golden Bigwig, which gives him a coin, which is another tavern spell. And then he gets to buff that. Well, that's one way to stabilize, I guess. Jesus. I'm kind of down not double buffing here. I really don't want to take damage. Sell the 1/1, right? Yep. And he buffs first to get an extra 2/2 on the guy instead of 3/4 on his rover. Seems fine. Okay, so JJ is solving that problem by staying an extra turn on tier 4 and getting the Bigwig. So in a pirate lobby, yeah, I guess that you also have to really look at which types are in. I think if you can find a lobby where you have good 4-drops to roll for, especially good things to golden, like making Golden Bigwig is stupid good, that probably increases the viability of clock. Because here JJ could just roll on 4 to stabilize and had good outs. He gets Privateer Portrait. Okay, that's disgusting. There's another Bigwig, which I'm still pretty happy to buy because you have Privateer. It's so nice. You feel like the double buff's almost never worth. It's actually quite often worth. It's very nice. I really like doing the double buff, but it's really good on turn 7. Sorry, turn 6. When you have 7 gold, basically. Wait, that's turn 5, right? Yeah, 5 or 6. Turn 7, the turn JJ was on, it's too late. But turn 5, turn 6, I'm pretty happy with that. So the privateer goldens himself off the bounty, because the bounty is not the privateer. That is so disgusting. So turn 8, he's got Golden Bigwig, Golden Privateer. Yeah, I guess with pirates in, clock suddenly becomes way, way, way better. There's spell power in the shop, but we got money, right? I think we just roll. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. New hero power, no thank you. Privateer Portrait with a discount. I mean, it's not that expensive. He would have paid like 7 gold for Privateer Portrait this turn. You just roll, right? What are we looking for here? Oh, Broodmother for milk? Whoa, bro, I wouldn't... I mean, what? When are you swapping hero powers? I kind of disagree with that. I like... very, very much disagree with that. I think you just added a -1 cards hand slots, right? Because you're not getting rid of free triples for quite a while. Like Chroma, like I also think that the Broodmother here to farm for the Avenge guy is a bit overrated. I think just rolling was fine. Try to get Bran. Like he's gonna go to 6 pretty much immediately now, right? Swap after the triple to get a reward. Pick up 3 or 4 triples in a swap. It's still such a long time away. Guiding Candle will basically force Rogers, right? But he's going for the shields. Huh. I've never picked that. I guess if he sells down to just 3 pirates, then the bigwig will get shield, but is that really worth it? Wow. Okay. Bounty generation here. Oh, from his trinket, right? He has back to back, but still kind of I don't know about the shields, because I think if as soon as he finds Rogers, it's just over, right? Okay, so he's got Buccaneer, could want a Drakari now. He has some spell power from the mushroom, which is not bad. Does he want that Broodmother for something else? Nightbane, yeah. Nightbane and buff it with purple bounties. And then play Ship Jumper. Yeah, Mycologist is pretty good. I guess you just buy the spell in the shop. That means you have to give up on a thingy, I guess. Yeah, sure. I guess it doesn't really make sense to keep the Mycologist there. Okay, he's got doubles. Wow. Nightbane is not above target here. For the Brazen. Spending a whole greater trinket to put 3 divine shields. Basically, it's 3 George hero powers. That's your whole greater trinket. That's kind of insane. So, what you can say is that because he has Nightbane, the shields become more valuable. So maybe it's because it's a dragon lobby. He wants to be able to get shields because Nightbane. Okay. Yeah, you can see how that new hero power is still in his hand and probably not going anywhere for a while. Yeah. Putting the Nightbane first, getting more buffs. Dude, this blue bounty can so easily find Rogers. Yeah, there you go. Yep. I guess it's time to... Dude, I don't even hate selling 1 bigwig here, because you're going to be infinite, and the spell power might be okay, but selling spell power is also just like totally fine. You don't have to go crazy. Probably wants to buy a Tidus already, right? 17 gold. I'm kind of down, bro. Because we're very likely going to want to do Ship Jumper stuff, and at the very least we have this Nightbane. 17 gold. Oh, he's not doing it? Wow, okay. Definitely some stuff that I'm disagreeing with. Which is cool, right? It feels like the more I get like around my own MMR, the more I'm like not automatically like, oh, I like this. If I watch XQ or Jeep, it's most of it is just like, yep, yeah, that's insane. Oh wow, I didn't see that. Which makes sense, I guess, right? Makes sense. The number grows. Hey, Walladil, thank you so much for the 70 stream streak. Ooh, beautiful. There's a Ship Jumper, yep. Got a lot of money here. We can totally buy that. Oh, we missed... Oh my god, he bought the... Whoops. He bought the 2-drop instead of the Ship Jumper because he wasn't looking at the shop. I've done that. My version of that is where I have a card in my hand and I am not looking at my hand too closely, and I play a card I don't intend on playing. But JJ did the version where he was not really looking at the shop so closely and he bought a card he didn't mean to buy. Because there's like 0% chance he wants to buy a Defiant Shipwright over the thingy there. But I do want to try this Nightbane stuff, because Pirate Dragon, for me, by default, means, oh, I can play Rogers plus Evoker. But Rogers Evoker is probably just nowhere near as strong as going for Nightbane. Yeah, you can see here ShadyBunny started spectating you. So this is when I knew, like, oh man, I really actually want to cast this game, because this is where I tuned in and was like, oh wow, Jesus, what is this board? Turn 11. But that's because it's Clocksworth who didn't die, right? That's the trade-off. You're quite weak early, and then at some point you just go crazy. He's even doing this without Bran, yeah. Sell. I mean, yeah, ice doesn't do too much. What does a ring trinket do? It just shields 3 pirates start a combat. That's it. So it is super weird. Like, I don't really rate it. The Buccaneer is also, like, not as good. Here comes Golden Rogers. Whee! So I kind of regret here not having the Titus that we bought, and obviously the ship jumper we missed, but okay, he's got Drakari for the thing. Back to back is definitely worth buying. Okay, the ship jumper is back. Okay, never mind. He's back. He's gone. He's back. He's gone. All right, just casting spells here for this guy. Dude, imagine if we have Bran. Oof. Yeah, there's so much to do here. I've absolutely been in the spots before. Oh, he's not buffing the Nightbane anymore. Oh, didn't get the... Oh, wait. Okay. 1 second, guys. Let me rewind. The only reason I'm doing this is because I feel like it's totally part of JJ's brand. So if any of you guys want to watch JJ, I think this will sell him better to you guys. Wait, let's get the audio.
Digga, ich habe ihn gespielt! Ah!
This is that scene from Mulan when the big guy holds Yao and he's like, calm down, and he's like, oh, okay, I guess. I don't know how long he's gonna stand there. Maybe that's just like let me get my face off camera type thing.
Ah, okay, focus.
All right,
Full focus, thanks.
he's back. He's ready to lock in. He got up on his chair pretty quickly there too. I was like, oh. Maybe that's the play. That's the thing he does, right? He's like, all right, time to get on my chair again. Chat, don't make me get on my chair again. Dude, I played that. Yeah, that was quite universal, right? It's like, it's on the board, bro. What the f? This is bullshit. This referee is blind, bro. It was totally on the board. Yeah, I'm quite interested in trying this Nightbane pirate thing. Okay, the ship jumper is finally back. Let's go. Don't sell it, please. Whee. By the way, that new hero power that I talked about like 7 turns ago, it's still in our hand, right? Scam. Wait, we wouldn't scam people, right? We are honorable players. We wouldn't do that. Another golden buccaneer and a back-to-back. Dude, the back-to-back is very fun. But he's very low on spell power, unfortunately. There's a spell power there. I guess he wants to cycle it. Yep. Whee! Oh, it's the health one. Okay. Doesn't really do much, but whatever. Oh, he's playing Cleave? Oh. Aren't we just ship jumping though? Yeah, okay. He's like, I'm going Cleave. I'm not. I lied. I don't really want to play that double damage against the ghosts. It's kind of nice on the Nightbane though. These turns are tricky. There's so much to do. Oh, please. Oh my god, bro. I was like, bro, if that Drakari bounces back into your hands, that's kind of on you here, my dude. Like, let's be real. You're in the noob league, but you've watched Shady for the new season. You're currently on 4 games, first place screed. You're scared to play the name. You're scared to play the next game? I mean, you're gonna lose at some point, but just play, man. Like, the more you play, the more those streaks are gonna start to happen. Congrats, by the way. These are very fun things to have happen to you. When you like look up and you're like, holy shit, I got 5 firsts in a row. That's insane. That's a pretty big ghost. It is top 4. All right. I kind of want to mutinous this bigwig. I probably would have tried to sell the bigwig a bit earlier, but then again, he did not have that much money because he didn't have Golden Rogers for a while. So the bigwig was giving him more economy. Okay. Golden ship. We probably still want to put purple bounties on the Nightbane though, right? This is where it's awkward because that ship jumper has a lot of health now and we do not have Macaw to trigger it. So it is a bit weird. It almost feels like this Nightbane is just a much better buff target, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was checking whether he wanted to keep that, but it's probably a bit too greedy. Yeah, he's putting the buffs on the ship jumper instead of on the Nightbane. So he does have that trinket, which gives him shields on his pirates, so that's why I'm more inclined to go Nightbane buffs instead of the ship jumper buffs. Okay. He's running out of the time and he has too much money, so he's just buying the expensive spells. That's fair. Spells also make his battle cry that's in his hand better. Oh. He has a little bit of spell power, not too much, but it's okay. He wanted to try and take Leroy there, but I don't think it matters. I think it's correct that he skips it because his board is pretty hello. Hello there, Titus. I've been in the front. I like that. Can we buy the other Titus, please? Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. Okay, whoo, man, he cut it close. Yeah, he almost rolled there. You guys saw, it's like, ah. All right, cool. Here we go, baby. Ooh, are we dead? That's a lot of numbers. Wait, we have Nightbane though. Wait, Nightbane is, wow, that's 3,000 health though on the coral. We got 3. Oh my lord, 4th. Jesus, hey, don't buff the ship jump. Well, buffing the ship jumper is good, but it needs to die here. Basically, the cousin needs to hit into the ship jumper now, or the painter needs to hit it. Because the ship jumper getting shield is really bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, you hit it. Okay, okay. That's enough, right? Yeah, okay. He had 93% to win, so that probably looked a little closer than it actually was. Nightbane's new stun drake. Yeah, sort of. Sort of. Hey, Diver. Thank you very much for the 300 bits. Please ask me that question again when we're done watching this game, because it's probably going to be more of a complicated answer. So I guess he wants taunt on the ship jumper? Yeah. It's only because he gets Divine Shield on it, but I think there is actually a play in this comp where you don't play Buccaneer, right? And then your ship jumper doesn't get health. Because I think that normally you don't have the Divine Shield trinket, so it's a bit awkward. So maybe you're better off having an untaunted ship jumper. Well, it won't get Divine Shielded, so it's not a problem. And then it has low health. And then your Nightbane dies, buffs the ship jumper, kind of like the stun drake comp where Nightbane is stun drake and ship jumper is the 4-drop pirate that transfers damage to health. If you guys remember what I'm talking about, that follower alert is so good. Yeah. So essentially, you would just play untaunted ship jumper here, clone. Another Titus, do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Last second clone. The cleave is like, I made it. I'm on the final board. What are you doing? Ah! Get out of here. I got another golden Titus. Oh my god, that's a big demon board. But we have 99% to win because the ship jumpers are shielded and taunted. You know, maybe I got to give JJ some credit here for mapping this out because the shields look very, very good right now. Because now he has shield and taunt on the ship jumpers, which is actually just the nuts. Because the ship jumpers themselves have so much damage. So they're going to kill like 2 things or at least 1 thing, right? And then the tokens are also nuts. Wow. I still think that could have gone south because he could have just not found. It's just like going to kill the whole shop, by the way. They're just happy with that. I love it, bro. He's having a good time. See, that's the thing, right? JJ is also very emotive. I'm also a bit more emotive, so it's fun to see that. All right. GG's, man. Okay, so I have to try this. I definitely have to try Nightbane.